I mean, David was a no-brainer for us. We did go through a period because originally the role was written for somebody completely different. And, you know, David really came to us and had such an incredible passion for this role, and his ideas just blew us. I mean, it was mind-blowing to see what he could bring to it. And so everything that this character really is was because David brought that to the table. And so we just got super lucky.
Well, I loved the fact that it wasn't written for me, and therefore I could hopefully bring something to it that was unforeseen, both for the director, the producers, and of course, more importantly, for the audience, because this is not the kind of role that someone like me is instantaneously thought of for, but what was amazing was then to get the role and then be able to push it even further. So not just to get to play it as a British guy or an African American guy, but how about he be a Nigerian immigrant, which is very much an experience I've watched through the eyes of my parents. And being able to therefore ground it in something very real in terms of, you know, wide-eyed individuals who are very trusting, who could be taken advantage of, not because they're stupid, but because they are outside of their cultural comfort zone. And so that, I feel, especially, you know, in an American set context, that's the story of America. It's an immigrant nation. And so it just felt like we could do something expansive with this, and I had collaborators who were incredibly encouraging of a fresh take.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, the first 3 days I had a bit of a hard time just because I play a character that's, I mean, she's so incredibly ignorant, and some of the stuff that comes out of her mouth felt very inappropriate. And I think the first 3 days after I kind of got that out of my system, I really could embrace her and just go with it. And I thought it was also kind of, the story needed that. David's character really needed that, so that you could really see kind of what he was up against. I think playing her full out really made you realize the stakes that he was up against. And so I think it just took me a couple of days to get over the PC vibe of actually having to say that stuff, and then I had a blast. Then I was like, you know, then they had to like stop me. They're like, well, the camera is not rolling anymore. You have to stop now.
Stop being offensive.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
極悪モンスター上司たちへハロルドが仕掛ける偽装誘拐。
What do they want?
They want 5 billion
Pesos?
dollars. Tráiganme al jefe, negrito este.
しかし本当に命を狙われることに。
No, te mates.
You really believe in God?
負け犬からの逆転人生をかけた大勝負の行方は。グリンゴ最強の悪運男。